Hi everyone. Today we're going to continue with our module, Project Earth. So we will continue with our essential question, how can caring for Earth and its living things improve life now and in the future? We're going to start reading the text, Parrots Over Puerto Rico by Susan L. Roth and Cindy Trumborn. Collages by Susan L. Roth. So this is an informational text, and they're going to give us facts about a topic. Authors of informational texts may organize ideas by stating a problem and explaining its solution. They may also present ideas in sequential or chronological order to help readers know when events happen and how they're connected. Informational text authors may include narrative elements to help readers relate to the text's topic and content area words that are specific to that topic. So what I'd like you to do right now in your Into Reading books, you're going to open to page 354, and you're going to think about what you know about animal habitats and what you want to learn. And you're going to write your ideas in the box on that page. So our target for today is I can use strategies while reading to monitor my comprehension. So when I hear the word comprehension, I'm thinking about understanding. So I want to be able to monitor my understanding. So check in with myself. Am I understanding the text? So this is all with monitor and clarifying. So asking yourself, do I understand what I just read? If yes, I can keep reading. If no, I might need to decide why. Is it because of a word that I don't understand? I can try and decode it. I can look for context clues. I can replace it with another word, or I could look it up in the dictionary or the glossary. When a section of text is confusing, I'm going to use the sidebar to make notes to try and organize my thoughts about what do I know that's going on in this section. You can reread to see if you missed some details, and then you can also look at the pictures and images within a text to help you understand. So we're going to open our Into Reading books to page 355 to start Parrots Over Puerto Rico. Above the treetops of Puerto Rico flies a flock of parrots as green as their island home. If you look up from the forest, and you are very lucky, you might catch the bright blue flashes of their flight feathers and hear their harsh call. These are Puerto Rican parrots. They lived on this island for millions of years and then nearly vanished from the earth forever. This is their story. So I'm going to check in with what I've just read. What's something that I know? I know that this is about birds in Puerto Rico, and there was a problem that they were facing. It sounds like they used to be very common, and then something happened so that there are fewer of them now. Oh, and I'm going to scooch this over. Long before people came to Puerto Rico, hundreds of thousands of parrots flew over the island and the smaller islands nearby. Iguaca, iguaca. The parrots called as they looked for deep nesting holes in the tall trees. Down below, waves from the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean washed the island's white sand beaches. Delicate orchids and wide-spreading ferns, tiny tree frogs, kapok trees bursting with seed pods, and big scaly iguanas covered the land. So I'd like you to check in. What's something that you know in this section that we just read? Come on. Iguaca, iguaca, the parrots called as they flew to Sierra palm trees to eat their dark, bitter fruit. Around 5000 BCE, people came to the island in canoes from lands to the south. These people planted corn, yucca, sweet potatoes, peanuts, and pineapples. When they looked up, they saw the bright blue flashes of flight feathers. More groups of people came. The Tianos arrived around 800 CE. They hunted the parrots for food and kept them as pets. Oh, I'm going to try that again. So I see right next to the word is a pronunciation. So I see the word Tainos. Tainos. Tainos gave the parrots a name, Iguaca, after their harsh call. They gave the island a name too, Boriken. Iguaca, iguaca. The parrots called when hurricane winds blew down the old trees where they had their nests. After the hurricanes passed, the parrots flew through the treetops to find new nesting holes. Christopher Columbus sailed from Europe to Boriken in 1493 and claimed the island for Spain. Soon, Spanish settlers were planting crops on the island and building their houses and schools with wood, bricks, and stone. Each time hurricanes destroyed their homes and schools, the settlers rebuilt them. The Spaniards called the parrots cotorras. They gave the island a new name, Puerto Rico, or Rich Port. So, as you're looking through the images, what are some things that you notice about life on the island when the Taínos were living there? And then what was happening when the Spaniards arrived? What were some changes that you noticed? So I'd like you to check in with yourself. How are you understanding the story today?